First, the EPA's own economic analysis projects that the cost to Americans associated with this new regulation could reach up to $55 billion from 2027 to 2045. And that's because when you force truckers to purchase new, expensive equipment in the name of climate, you are asking the American people to foot the bill.
The environmental groups like it. The Sierra Club says it's crucial that truck manufacturers get into the fast lane with zero-emission trucks to deliver the climate, health, and economic benefits we deserve. As we mentioned, it'll apply to semi-trucks, but also city buses, box trucks, and garbage trucks, starting with model year 2027 and getting progressively more strict through 2032.
Moment, the United States Senate will vote to override President Biden's veto of my legislation that would stop yet another aggressive environmental regulation. This specific regulation is an EPA rule that would impose stricter emission standards on heavy-duty vehicles. While this might sound well-intentioned, let's be very clear about the facts. First, the EPA's own economic analysis projects that the cost to Americans associated with this new regulation could reach up to $55 billion from 2027 to 2045. And that's because when you force truckers to purchase new, expensive equipment in the name of climate, you are asking the American people to foot the bill. Any product transported by trucks, whether that's food headed to your local grocery store or something that you bought off Amazon, each one of these products will cost more due to massive inflationary burdens this rule will place on the trucking industry. That means every American consumer will feel the effects of this rule and its price increases. Every agriculture producer and every local business will feel its effects. If you're an ag or energy-heavy state like Texas, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, or Illinois, Nebraska, California, or Montana, your local economy will be especially impacted by these higher freight costs.
The White House is rolling out the strictest climate standards ever on heavy-duty vehicles, buses and trucks. Grady Trimble at the White House. All right, Grady, truckers are pushing back, I understand. What are they saying?
They are, Stu. They're not happy with it at all, saying it's going to be really, really expensive and probably unrealistic to transition to electric trucks. You know, this rule is pretty similar to the EPA's rule on tailpipe emissions for passenger vehicles. It just applies to big semi-trucks. Might come as no surprise to you that the environmental groups like it. The Sierra Club says it's crucial that truck manufacturers get into the fast lane with zero-emission trucks to deliver the climate, health, and economic benefits we deserve. As we mentioned, it'll apply to semi-trucks, but also city buses, box trucks, and garbage trucks, starting with model year 2027 and getting progressively more strict through 2032. Practically what it means is a lot more electric trucks and buses on the roads by then. The groups representing the trucking industry and the bus industry say the new rules are unaffordable, and they say that means higher prices for you and me.
The milk, eggs, bread, fuel we put in our cars, the medications, everything that we rely on every day. When cost of transportation goes up, so do the cost of all those other things that we pay for. And that's when reality sets in.
The trucking industry points to these numbers from the Clean Freight Coalition. They say going all electric will cost about $1 trillion, and that's just for charging infrastructure and grid updates, Stu. Doesn't even include the cost of the electric trucks.
Make it make sense.
Themselves, which can be 2-3 times more expensive than diesel semi-trucks. The environmentalists, Stu, argue that those numbers and the methodology in getting those numbers are flawed.
You see, this is what I be talking about. How they gonna have by 2027 all these trucks they're gonna make, and how are you gonna do that? Where are you going to be able to park all these trucks to charge at? Where's all these charging stations? Where are you going to have the power at to charge up all these trucks? Now, mind you, there ain't even enough parking spaces for drivers to park truck stops or in any type of parking lot. But you're going to have enough spaces for truckers to pull over and recharge up their batteries. This shit don't make no sense. And I don't know what type of agenda they trying to do. I don't know what they got going on, but it ain't going to work and it's bullshit. I don't know why they trying to push this so much. But before they worry about that, they need to figure out where the hell we going to be able to park at. They need to get the parking issue situated before you sit there and try to make everything electric. And not even just semis. They talking buses and everything. City buses, school buses. This shit crazy, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell.